please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
But that's good. He says,
the following content contains adult language and humor that is not suitable for viewers under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. The views and opinions expressed during the following video content are those of the individual and may not reflect those of others.
That's good to know. Good to know.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
I know that guy.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well, that guy has no thoughts, but a lot of opinion. I know. I look at it. That person. That's his legal name, by the way. Hey, we love you, viewers.
Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome, one and all, to this edition of Pacific414 Pop Talk. Along with Cash Money 007 and Baron Norman Tag, I am your host, Mike, and our hearts are heavy today. And Baron, my condolences, brother.
Oh, thank you, brother. It means a lot. It does. You guys are my brothers, and it's like I said, it's good to have you guys around. You're my therapy. You help me get through stuff, so I'm greatly appreciated by that. And of course, all of you in the chat, the same thing goes to you guys. You're my brothers, sisters. You're my friends. You help me get through a lot of garbage. So I appreciate you all. I really do.
For those who may not know, the old man was Baron's father.
Yep.
He had been on Pop Talk several times, and he'd also been on Baron After Dark on Baron's own channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel for you, Baron.
Thank you. I think he was also on Polly's channel, and I think he was on a few others too.
Yes,
he
definitely on
Paul's channel. And
when
formerly
I said
known as the Star Wars guys, and also known as Paul's channel.
Yeah, when I said Paul, I don't want people to think it was Latino slant. Sorry about that.
But you would let us know that he was at in-home hospice and things weren't going well. And
right. Thank you, Lady Miss. Thank you. Yep, and that's where he passed. So, thank you.
And you know, I told you if you ever need anything, and even during the show, after the show, anytime, you can always reach out to me.
Mm-hmm. I know that, brother. I know that. I got your number. I
Hmm.
know. I just won't do it at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what we always joke about.
2 o'clock. Oh, what? What is it, man? Try to sleep, man. But is there anything you'd like to say at this time?
Well, yeah, I would like to. And
Oh, here.
there we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. You guys still on here when I'm doing this. It's like
Okay.
I don't want the whole stage. I'm egotistical, not that egotistical, but yeah, just a little bit about the old man, my father, and he was involved in many things through his life. A veteran of the military, special forces back in 1966. He was involved in muzzleloading recreation. He was involved in being a mountain man, going about and doing things out there, powwows, such like that. So he got himself immersed in, of course, the white man out there, and of course the local nations and how they do things. All got along, and interesting stories that came out of there. And of course, his one big love was Viking history and Viking reenactment, which of course he dragged me into. For some reason, I was playing a Viking as well, which opened a lot of doors for me. So I mean, I got to give that he helped to have a lot of doors open. Uh, of course, I'm the only child, so I broke the mold. But of course, my mother's still around, and she's doing wonderful. She's doing wonderful. All of this, she is relieved because it's been a long battle, and it just kind of towards the end it went boom fast. He had COPD. He had a couple. He had a few mini strokes, I guess. Um, so his mind wasn't fully there, and he even admitted it. And just kept on going on oxygen. He had, that little thing, and it was oxygen tanks, but an oxygen pumper, um, for lack of better words. But he never wanted to die in a hospital or a nursing home, and my mom did yeoman's work to make sure that never happened. So on Friday, we got the news 10 o'clock, and mom said Central Standard Time, by the way. Mom said she, basically called right away. So I'm assuming it was like 9:55, 9:50 that he left this mortal coil. And as a Christian man, I know I'm going. My belief, I'm going to see him again. I know I'm going to see him again when it's my turn to go. And that's one thing that helps get you through. It's like he lived a long life from 1947 to 2025. So he was part of that baby boomer generation. And yeah, he was an auto mechanic. He was a millwright. He worked on build. He worked at nuclear plants here in Minnesota. So I mean, he was versed in all sort of jobs he was doing that job until he had his knee busted. Then he went full time auto mechanic, and then various other jobs. But as his body started wearing down, he had 2 hip replacements. Um, his back, I can sympathize. His back and neck, saying "f you," and basically time wore him out. A hard life wore him out. So, and he was also one of those that introduced me to the world of pipe smoking because he used to work part time in a tobacco shop and would take me there because, well, who was going to watch me as a kid? Take a look at all the pictures of people that were famous smokers, from Mark Twain to Tolkien to Lewis to Boris Karloff, all these people. And so, reason why I smoked that pipe, I'll blame him, but I'm not blaming anybody. But again, thank you everybody out there for thinking of me and such. And I do believe thoughts and prayers. I do not believe in thoughts and prayers for him right now because, well, he's where he's at. He doesn't need them now. It goes the other way. in my belief, he's now praying for me and my family and all of us. So, again, that helps out there. So, um, again, thank you all. And that's just a short, little, brief nutshell of a history of the old man. And yeah, he's going to be missed. He's going to be missed. I think the more than sadness is the relief knowing that he's not in pain no more. So, and that's all I got really to say about that. Oh, I'm in the wrong
And
spot. Ooh,
no,
I'll get
no,
my
no,
shirt back.
Baron,
What?
no,
What?
no.
Okay. I'll sit in your chair.
And you had told me, and I didn't know this at the time when I planned this watch party, that he actually enjoyed this movie, the Santa Claus,
Yeah.
that we're about to watch.
Well, how the heck did I forget that most important part? There was one thing that was more a passion to him than doing Vikings, which he did for a good few decades. Starting in the '80s till he couldn't do it no more. And that was Santa Claus. When he was a kid, he watched A Miracle on 34th Street, the original one with Natalie Wood and all that. And from that time, he wanted to be a Santa Claus. He wanted to be a Macy's Santa Claus. That's what he wanted. And as he got older in his retirement year, guess what happened? He joined the Real Bearded Santa Claus groups out there. And the Real Bearded Santa Claus are much sought after now instead of the fake ones. Because, kids tug. And, of course, when Dad was watching it, Natalie would pull on his beard to say, oh, that's fake. No, it's not. Give it a tuck, So he traveled the world from California to Texas to play Santa Claus for that 1 month of his life. And then the call came through. We have a Macy's here. It used to be Marshall Fields, which used to be Dayton's. But the call came through and he got his dream. He was a Macy's Santa Claus. So they don't say anything Santa Claus. Hey, thank you, Jace, my brother, and everyone in your family. Thank you so much. He became that Macy's Santa Claus, and he loved all sorts of Santa, holiday Santa things out there. And the movie we're about to watch was one of his favorites too. He would always talk about this one, and I think two. He didn't say much about three, but 1 and 2 definitely. 1, the pinnacle. So that's going to be fun for being able to watch that today. And how apropos that was so close to his passing. He would love that. He would absolutely love that. So watch it, enjoy.
It wasn't planned. It was just
It wasn't.
A movie that I had decided that we were going to watch, and not knowing at the time that it was one of your dad's favorites. And then, of course,
right.
his passing on Friday. And I do want to make a point. Baron and I talked on Friday. I was willing to not only postpone the show, but cancel the show.
Mm-hmm. But, he wouldn't have wanted that. In fact, he's not getting the funeral. He doesn't want that stuff. Basically, just throw me in the cooker. And originally, just toss me anywhere. It doesn't matter. My mom finally convinced him to be buried in the family plot in North Dakota, where her family is. A nice little peaceful cemetery, and that's where I'm going to go, and that's where the long suffering is going to go when our time comes, because it is so peaceful out there. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to that, it's like he wouldn't want that to happen at all. In fact, he'd rather have the fact that we would show the Santa Claus. And we talked about this back in October, I think. This is what we're going to have in December. But good choice. Yeah, we had a little fights over a couple things, but we survived. I was bruised, a little black eye.
We just took out our bat lifts and
went at it. Yeah. So, and of course, at that time, there was no need to say anything about it. But it's like, with his passing and all that, it's like, yeah, this is one of his favorite Santa Claus films. So let's do it.
Yes,
It's
and
like, mhm.
go ahead, Baron.
Oh yeah. And so it's like, just go to it and enjoy the time. No tears, no tears. Let's have a laugh.
Mhm.
Oh,
And DJ, it's good to see you. Jay, it's good to see you. Lady Miss, good to see you as well.
thank you, DJ, my brother, and your turtles. Yeah.
Yes.
But I will still say this, even though you're so kind. Nerd. There. I'm sorry. I have to. But again, brother, seriously, thank you so much. I should do it more like that. Face the camera.
So if you're not over on Kosmi right now, please do click on that Kosmi link into the top of the chat on both YouTube and Rumble. And let's all sit back, relax, and enjoy this movie.
Ho, ho, ho!
Here we go.
We are going, boys and girls. Boo, Disney.
Well, this is when Disney wasn't the way it is now.
Yeah, no, look at that beautiful logo that they had. I mean, this is good Disney, folks. This is what we've been wanting from Disney. Now I can turn off the lights. There you go. Hey, it's Tim Taylor, the Tool Man. Yeah. It's just amazing how old this film is,
Mm-hmm.
Judge Reinhold, of course.
Yeah, you forget who was also in it, too. And
yeah. Yeah. And, of course, Mr. Boyle himself.
Yep. Put it on the Ritz.
Yeah, Peter Boyle deserved that special.
Mm-hmm.
Be great. Be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.
Always a nice carol.
Yeah, it is.
I can't say Merry Christmas that fast.
I can't speak that fast.
Yeah. I mean, that's something we don't see no more is those window displays.
Mm-hmm. I mean, department stores used to go all out.
Yeah. In fact, my grandfather knew someone who was in charge of doing those windows at Dayton's, which is now Macy's. So you can imagine how all out and planning and all that, was part of it all. I mean,
don't worry about it. You can see the display on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's not the same, Cash.
It's not the same. It's like all the TV sits in the windows and you could watch.
Yeah, that's what happens when there's ice on the steps.
Minnesota in June. He's a nutty doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we did at that age. We used our imaginations.
Imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are. Mm. Bean. Oh, I love this version of it.
Yeah.
Christmas.
To the days ago.
Look at that TV.
Oh, look at that setup.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, look at that tech.
And that's
Oh
what
yeah,
happens when I cook.
yeah.
If it's not on the grill, it's burned in the oven.
Mm. Oh, that's a good turkey.
Oh yeah. You're having the Cajun style.
Mhm. Find a Chinese restaurant.
Deck the halls with the holy.
Rah, rah, rah. Chop the head off the duck.
Yep. It's looking at me.
Yeah, he does. Lots of money. Freeman.
Hey, Denny's. You can't beat Denny's back then.
Oh yeah, Denny's, especially when they're doing the retro look.
The Grand Slam. Come on.
There we go. The Chinese are all there. The old joke. Oh, okay. Over here. Turkey area.
All right, sit the guests that burn their turkey to the left side of the restaurant.
Yeah, that's where cash probably goes. Yeah. Aw. We did.
Keep striking out.
I mean, how much child support does he have to pay? He's got to be a busy worker.
I don't know. I don't even want to imagine.
Yeah. Blah blah blah. That's how I got my Christmas stories told to me.
Okay, we're skipping this part here, skip this part there.
Mm-hmm. Chloroform the kid. Okay, we're done. Mm-hmm. Well, spend the time with him. Mm-hmm.
Mm,
They're a type of horn.
yeah.
Have faith. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, never give up, never surrender. It's Santa Claus.
Yeah. I heard Baron hurt some reindeer though. He tried to sit on one. I'm like, Baron, don't do that. Baron's
Oh.
like, it's okay.
No. Barrett heard the reindeer land on his roof, and he heard Santa making noise in the living room, and he said, "Put that cookie down now!"
And then he also asked Santa where the donuts, and Santa's like, what's wrong with you?
Well, Santa doesn't deal with those, but you know those reindeer?
And then Baron
They have
said a
neat.
lot.
For some reason, those magical reindeer make wonderful little chocolate balls.
Oh God!
Taste sort of hazelnutty, little
Oh
grainy.
boy.
Not bad.
No.
Jeez, Baron. Oh, that's nasty, man.
You started it. He heard a clatter.
This is why we have to punish you and take your donuts away, man. You just take it too far.
I got donuts coming, so yeah. I'll have my donuts and eat them too.
Now
It's
you
a
believe him?
clatter. It is Santa. Santa shouldn't see you. He's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't he smart? I think he's smart.
Well, back then, kids were smart.
Yeah. Where's his cell
That's
phone?
Baron.
Oh.
That's how Baron goes out outside.
What do you mean?
Minnesota.
That's how I look right now. Oh. Way to go. You killed Santa.
You jerk.
You know, I'll say this joke because I know that's how I know he'd laugh at it, but that's how my dad went. He would laugh at that, honestly, folks. That's the only reason why I told that joke. You got him.
He got him all right.
I caught myself a Santa. Ha! Yeah. And it was Santos Christos. There they are, making those delicious chocolate balls. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Eight tiny reindeer. We have no Montgomery Ward's advertising here, folks. This is serious territory.
Yeah, get that monkey wards out of there.
Yeah. Oh, he was a Jedi.
I'm just waiting for a certain number of people this year to say Christmas is canceled.
Have they already tried?
Yeah, they've done some stuff to some trees and some stuff, unfortunately.
Ha!
Mm-hmm.
Where did that come from? Get down from there. Get down.
Get down, come on. Get down.
You know what? They needed to make a Christmas movie like this with Oz. I'm not talking about the one he did do, but where he was Santa Claus.
It was funny watching like half of Jingle All the Way the other day with Spock, and it was like, you know what, this movie's pretty good. It's pretty good, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sinbad didn't do too bad in that one.
Yeah, he doesn't
Never hear
like
of him no
Sinbad
more.
in that. It's funny.
Mm-hmm. Don't hear of Sinbad no more.
Coming this December. If you're on the naughty list, he's coming for you. You've been naughty this year. No, I'm here to straighten you out. Yeah.
If you don't like it, you take the shot. Take the shot now.
He battles Krampus. Santa versus Krampus.
Well, it's either Santa versus Krampus or Krampus.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
you know about Krampus, right? I'm probably saying the name wrong.
Vaguely.
Take the shot. Do it. Put the cookie down.
Mm.
I don't eat cookies. They're not healthy. Come on.
That's right. Come on. I can see Baron playing on the roof, even at his age, and we're like, Baron, get down from there. No, no.
I can fly, Baron. You can't fly.
I said,
Yeah.
Dang it, Baron.
Yeah. When this sleigh reaches 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some Santa shit.
Santa shit.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta.
That it is, Shane. That it is, brother. How are you doing today, Shane?
Yeah, YouTube's
Mr.
getting
Shane.
crazy, man.
Why, have you been banned?
Yes.
Cash is banned, folks.
They
Cash is banned.
says we have to ban you because you were making fun of Baron too much. I said, oh man.
No, you get an award for that.
It doesn't matter, man. Cranky old fans and other stuff will never stop. You know, we can't.
I'm cranky.
I know.
All three of us are cranky.
Put the cookie down now.
Come on.
Come on.
That would be a great. Down. That would be a great movie. Him saying that, but maybe he's got an elf along with him, and the elf is trying to eat the. You know, he could come up.
Arnold, I'm not taking the shot. You can't make me, Arnold.
Yeah. Eat the carrot. Do it now.
Eat the carrot.
But the carrots are for the reindeer. I said eat the carrot.
And he leaves coal in the switches for the bad kids. I mean, we got to get back to the old traditions. Enough of this willy-nilly, hippy-dippy Santa Claus crap.
Hippy-dippy,
Oh, I understand why you are not a little boy. It's because you're not disciplined.
We attack tree. The tree is bad.
Now the kid's going to know how Santa gets down.
Yeah. Boy, Tim Allen must have been high during this movie.
Well, he did go to jail for selling the nose candy.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
No,
yeah. I can't remember how many years.
My favorite one is recently Disney's like, we're sorry, Tim. Here's money. We're sorry.
Now, I don't know if he was a user, but I know he was selling.
Yeah,
and then of course
he was a dealer.
You know the things like Tom Selleck's, hogging water and stuff. I remember there was a story about this. So stupid. It's just dumb.
Oh, there's a nice looking puppy.
He's a happy doggy. He gets to.
Where's the dog's present? On Wednesday, December 24th, someone broke into a house.
Yeah.
And then they came crawling back to him with his new show, Shane.
Yep.
You know who's doing the voice for Comet, don't you?
Optimus Prime?
Nope. Frank Welker, a.k.a. Megatron.
Kind of funny. I was going to say that first, and I should have stayed with it. But then I was listening to how, a little bit of that tone to it. It's like, oh, maybe it's,
Oh,
Yep. He did stand his ground.
yes. Yeah, no. Tim Allen's not. He didn't. He didn't.
He had his demons.
bow down.
He admits it.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I know he was difficult to work with at some times, or maybe sometimes still. But you know,
Yeah, it's probably true. Worse than Chevy
He's still
Chase, I
love
doubt it though.
oh no, definitely. It takes a lot to be worse than
Man,
Chevy
dude,
Chase.
Chevy really caused a lot of problems in communities.
Well, it wasn't just community he caused problems.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. But that was the last thing that I know he caused problems.
Like I said, it was a miracle we even got that scene in Caddyshack between him and Murray.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, I know those two. Well, I hear Bill Murray can be an ass. I remember.
Oh yeah, he can be.
I still remember when he looked at Bill O'Reilly. I'm like, what did Bill O'Reilly do? Eat your children or something, dude? Like, it's just so funny to me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't think probably Bill O'Reilly's maybe not the nicest guy, and that whole thing with the
I never liked Bill O'Reilly.
But
to be
the
honest
thing
with
is,
you.
it's like it's just funny to me. It's just really Bill O'Reilly. I don't know. It just makes me laugh. It really does. Bill Hader
remember-
doesn't like him either. It's just really funny to me, these things.
Well,
I didn't like
remember,
him on Inside Edition.
No, he was an ass. So especially that one to fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah, but I never liked Bill. Got to remember, he did.
No,
He did. You know, remember he started off with the tabloids, doing tabloids,
Yeah.
a current affair or whatever. And
yeah, I
It's
give
like-
him credit though. He's never changed. He's still the same
Yeah.
person, and he's still gonna
well, yeah,
be as
well,
reasonable he can. He went after Bill Maher recently and talking about how his ratings were better. It's funny.
mm.
Yeah,
It might
Bill
be true, I don't know.
Bill Maher has a massive ego too, but probably bigger than Bill. Probably bigger than than Bill O'Reilly, probably.
Yeah. Well, Bill Maher's got a huge ego.
I mean, anybody who has their own show on late night or even on cable news, they have an ego.
Of course, man. We all have it.
Hey, look at me on Pop Talk. I got a big ego.
Well, you keep talking about how if you weren't around, this show would fail. That's how you.
Damn straight.
Uh-huh.
That's why my shoulders hurt so much. I'm carrying you guys.
Oh boy, here we go.
You see, we're just meek men compared to Baron. Baron's like, come on, I gotta
Come
carry
on.
the show.
Ah,
What's
Yeah.
wrong with you two?
yeah,
Why do I always have to
Baron's
carry
gonna
the show?
Baron's gonna start doing videos where he goes to the gym and he's just like pumping like 300 pounds or some shit.
Yeah, he's gonna be going like,
You know-
hey, bro.
You
What's
know,
up, bro?
You know,
Yeah.
pumping 300 pounds is me getting up off the chair. Okay, that's
Do better.
hey, it's a kid freezing to death out there.
It's got frostbite.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, frostbite. He stuck his tongue on the flagpole, so he can't talk now.
I'm
Lost
sure the elves don't get colds. It'll be okay.
Well, he looks cold. Look at that. How his arms are.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You have to suck it up, I guess. Yes.
See, those are Elvirs, not Vulcaniers.
Well, elves are just midget Vulcans. Yes, I said it, midgets.
Wow, midgets, dude. I don't know, Baron.
I said the
So
M word.
they only have half the logic.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, Baron, you might need a timeout soon, man. You're just getting.
Oh, you're talking
they
about
got a
giving me
transporter.
yellow card? Yeah. See, they're Vulcans.
That's cash.
Yeah. Oh no, I gotta do another one. Yeah, that's cash. 100%. These Santas.
These barons, man.
Yeah, that's cash.
Yeah, Baron, stop causing trouble, man. God.
I always do that. No,
Yeah, I
it's
don't want
cash.
your coffee anyways, Baron. I don't know where it's been.
He went to become one with the force. We're Jedi's. We're Vulcan Jedi's.
Cash money.
Yeah. I don't like kids. I'll grab my 9 iron. Get off my lawn.
Excuse me. I'm gonna shoot you out of a
Get
cannon.
out of my shop.
I'm gonna shoot you out of a cannon, Baron, to your own little island.
Hey, that'd be great. I love that.
I'm gonna and you can have cool roommates like Gavin Newsom.
No. My island would not be a
Jimmy
repeat.
Walls.
No, his island would have babes jumping on trampolines. Get it right, Cash.
Yeah, come on, Cash. Not fat sissy hands.
Nah, I don't know. We're gonna put you next to Nancy Pelosi.
Oh God. and her fake giant boobs. Yeah.
And you can be
Oh God, that's not the visual I want.
You can be next to Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo.
Oh no. Sydney Sweeney.
She
All
might
I
get
need is Sydney Sweeney.
bro. She might get annoying. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know. I don't care.
I don't care.
That's what muscles are for.
Oh God.
I'm gonna. You can be with Sydney Sweeney and Alex Jones. How about that?
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
The chemicals in the water are turning the freaking shark skin.
And then we'll bring LeVar Burton on there too.
No. Kate McFadden? No. Mm-hmm. The Santa Trap.
Yeah, this is Cash talking to Baron.
Yeah.
Baron gives me that look like, huh? Baron, do I have to explain this again? Hold on.
Yeah.
There's Baron.
That's such fine print. Ooh.
Yep, that's Cash.
Yep.
I don't think I would want to scream at Baron like that.
You have.
I don't think so. Maybe a little.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
during our gaming session, but a little bit.
do better.
We got to do better, guys.
We got to do better. That went for me too, man. It was
It
frustrating.
was like, okay, how Cash? Oh, just do better, guys.
We got to
How?
figure
Come
it
on,
out,
our
man.
coach.
Yeah. Start
Yeah.
over. Update our weapons.
Quit rushing in.
No. Well, we had to get better at that. Yeah. Well, usually you guys weren't the dwarves, so. When we had a random person, sometimes we'd start rushing in. It's like, why are they doing? No.
Uh-oh. Look at some of the toys they have too in there. It's just
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing better than ticking off elves.
It would have been funny if they had, one elf, his hand clenched into a fist, and then he was hitting his other hand. Like, what'd you say?
Yeah, get a rope.
Yeah, Baron, stop trying to kill the spirit of Christmas. I told you.
Oh, I'm the king of that. Yeah.
Baron, what are you doing to that tree? Nothing.
I had to take a leak so bad I could taste it.
Gosh. Baron, what are you hanging on that tree?
Oh, Punch and Judy.
40K Warhammer. Warhammer and Christmas, man.
Oh. Imagine.
Yeah. Santa's new calling. It's not ho 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 anymore. It's
For the Emperor.
Have you been a good guardsman today? This year. How many
Space
years
Marine
has been
40K Santa Edition.
You're an ultra smurf. You're already on the naughty list.
Right. We found one of the lost Primarchs. Nikolai. Ho, ho, ho. Hey. What, you want to see Santa's junk? Wow.
Jeez.
She's an elf. They're eternal.
You're right. I thought Vulcans live long. Might be the longer pointy ears.
The shorter size.
Or both.
That's not what he meant, but that's funny.
Santa 007.
Santa 1224.
Do you believe in magic? Ooh. Also, anybody over 30 gets sent to carousel. Santa's run.
Santa's room.
We thought the beds on the White Store were bad on Babylon 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be one. That would be an interesting way to sleep for sure.
Cash would sit on it wrong and slide down backwards onto his head. Yeah.
Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know. Would it be? Could people get used to that? I guess.
Well, the Mimbar did. So
Yeah, it's true.
Sheridan did. Come on.
Yeah,
Be
that's
like
true.
Sheridan.
That's right.
Sleep the proper way.
That's right.
I would never get used to it.
Yeah, it'd be tough.
My legs would give out and I'd slide. Probably take out an entire wing of of the military class. Yeah.
Probably.
Or maybe the religious class. They'd be coming in and it'd be like be like bowling pins, coming in like bowling pin formation. There I go, whoa, 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 whoa. Right.
Well, it's going to be also interesting to see if we get some more Babylon 5, but we might. And if we do, I feel like it's going to be another.
It depends on who ends up getting
Yeah.
Paramount, if they're even
Sure.
interested in Babylon
Right.
5.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I'm not holding my breath. I hate to say it.
No, you can't hold your breath. But if they actually ever did anything, I mean, I think the animated film did pretty well. I think.
I'm looking forward to us watching that in February.
It's good.
You and me both.
It's good.
I mean, I know because Baron and I both have it. We can watch it anytime, but it's be nice watching it with everybody who's interested in watching it with us.
Like Arwen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Remember that hairstyle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do actually. I mean, this is early '90s.
Mm-hmm. I kind of liked it.
People were parting their hair in the middle and all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if the
I like bangs. So.
part in the middle is still a thing. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't keep up with the latest hairstyles.
I don't know. It's like these. You got these women with shorter hair, and then you have these other guys who have weird hair, and then the man bun for some reason is still a thing. I don't get that. But for some people.
Yeah, Mike is barely up on men's hairstyles. So just put it that way.
It's all right.
I have one hairstyle. It's when my hair gets what I consider to be too long. I shave it.
Yeah, well, whatever works. Judge Reinhold, so funny.
Mm-hmm. Mhm. Mhm. Just say commando. Well, kids need that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. We'll be seeing her in another movie this week too.
Mhm.
Did you guys actually watch the last Beverly Hills Cop movie they made?
No,
No.
I haven't either. I think Crit said it was pretty good, but
I thought Fred had watched it, and a couple other people that we know watched it.
We do. They're midgets.
you don't say stupid, Bobby.
I say stupid all the time when I'm playing a game. Wait a minute, guys. I thought 30 years ago we didn't have diversity.
Of course not, man. Come on, man.
What?
Diversity?
Well,
that's
because
crazy,
they're
man.
talking to the secretary there. That's a nice secretary they got.
That's
Wait,
the principle, Ben.
wait a second, and she adds to the story too. That's
What?
crazy, man.
What?
She adds
That's
to
their
the
principal?
story.
Back then? No. They were only secretaries. Their secretaries or janitors or whatnot. We didn't have that back in '94.
Come on, man.
What's it?
Lady, if you only knew.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Snorty.
Hey,
Oh.
he's doing pretty good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. It's pretty good. We know what happened, Santa.
Yeah, Snorty
You
eats
saw
everybody.
nothing.
Snorty's swimming because he's tired of being in that human suit.
Human.
Kind of tight. I don't.
I don't believe in Scott Calvin. I do believe in Santa Claus.
Mm. I don't believe in Bernard. He's too much like Cash.
Yeah, get a mop, Baron, and go clean up over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! Some of the directions the live action Alvin and the Chipmunks movies went made me roll my eyes many times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like it's a kids' movie. We need bathroom humor. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but even back in '94, they weren't afraid to touch adult issues in
Nope.
a family movie.
Nope.
Right.
Slay's a DeLorean. No wonder.
Ah, the DeLorean.
Mm-hmm.
You're
No
gonna see
wonder
some real shit.
it can deliver presents to all the boys and girls in one night. It's a time machine.
It's all Comet's work. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She would have made a good Vulcan or a Romulan.
They should have made a Galaxy Quest 2, just the way he acts.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hard to do that now, though.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's nothing. I agree with you, Mike. There's nothing wrong with showing like these kind of issues in a family film, especially more either kids or adults, whatever.
Right.
Nothing wrong with it. These things actually happen. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, F them.
Yeah. That last one right there, it's not important what other people think.
no.
What you believe.
Yeah, I don't need all these kids coming and bother me at home.
Yeah, we'll send a bunch of kids to your place, Baron, so they can bother you.
And Baron will come out like Ebenezer Scrooge. Bah, humbug.
He will.
Yeah, I'll shave my mustache in the center part of my beard and keep the mutton chops. Bah, humbug. Ooh. There you go. There's your toilet humor, Cash.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, this does have some toilet humor in it, but I guess it fits.
But it's believable. It's believable,
Right.
though. I mean,
Yeah.
who doesn't fart when they get up? Honestly, who doesn't?
We all do.
Mm-hmm. It helps me get out of bed. It's that little extra jet boost. Hit the turbos. Oh, you laugh. You think I'm kidding?
No, dude, I believe it's a prank, but I still laugh because I'm just picturing it. I can just picture Barrett going out of bed and it's flying out the window. What happened? Sandy says, and Barrett's like, I did it again. I didn't mean to.
Oops, I
Sorry,
did it
honey.
again. I farted too hard. I'm flying around. Oops, I did it again.
Even the cat is like, not again.
Mm-hmm. Peter Boyle was great.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was great in a lot of things. Yeah. It's funny, very funny, and
He was
everybody
friends with
loves
John
him.
Lennon.
And
He used
he's
to play.
funny. No, really, yeah.
Yeah, he was friends with John Lennon. Played chess with him.
I'm sure John Lennon could be a very interesting person.
Mm-hmm. That commie freak. No,
I
sorry.
just,
Did I say that?
well,
I'm sorry. I'm so very, very sorry.
I mean, he helped write some great. I don't know. Imagine though, it's interesting. He wrote some interesting stuff. Well, my neighbor and I were talking a few years ago. Isn't Lennon supposed to be considered one of the most talented Beatles though? Maybe
I don't
not
know.
so much. That's what a lot of people have said.
I don't know. Harrison had a lot of talent.
Yeah, no, he did.
He had a lot of talent. McCartney had a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Ringo? He was good at what he needed to do. We'll say Ringo was good at what he needed to do as a drummer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, how could you not like Yellow Submarine?
I mean, I still don't hate Wings.
Garden.
I mean, Wings is definitely different than the Beatles, but Wings was...
Well, as they should be.
Yes, exactly.
As Ringo's all-star band.
Yes.
What you gonna do when you gotta take a poop and you know you just can't make it? What? Huh? What? Is that how the song goes?
Oh, Baron.
Well, I was just going to comment. That's how Baron would arrive if he were Santa in a tank.
Yeah.
A tank, yes. Oh, like Peter in that in Family Guy. Then we'll be like, we're going to have to impound that.
Total tank.
Mm-hmm. And Meg's like, Dad, I don't get to ride the tank yet. And I paid for the tank.
Ooh, that's pretty good. The Reindeer Special Forces.
SEAL Team 8.
Mm-hmm. Their teammate. You know, Phil Hartman would have been great as a part of the guy with the with the tank and all that.
Yeah, it was. That's funny. Watching news radio like recently and seeing Phil Hartman, it's like, or even Jingle All the Way. It's just like, crazy.
He had a lot of talent.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or even what's his name again? I got a block on his name, but he wasn't Jingle All the Way. He was the DJ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For KQRS 92.5 KQ.
Oh.
They got a lot of publicity. That's the real station. So jiggle. Wearing a fat suit. Oh, Hartman would have been good in this one too.
And he was in an episode of The Next Generation.
Yep.
Yeah, another good actor. Yep. I can't think of the. Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
And that episode was The Inner Light.
Mm-hmm. One of the great episodes, I say.
Yep.
And beautifully filmed. It's hard to believe that they were in a studio. They did such a great job on the lighting. It deserved an Emmy for the lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Enough said. Sure he is. Can you believe that they're still pushing the narrative that Jingle Bells is a racist song?
I heard about that. I'm thinking,
I haven't.
what
heard
about
of
it makes it racist?
Because it signifies the bells that were on the slaves to so they would know where they are, and if they tried to escape, hear the jingle
No,
jingle.
I haven't heard that
Give
one.
me a
I am not
fucking
kidding.
break.
I am not kidding.
I know you're
Yeah,
not
I mean,
kidding.
they did this like 10 years
Can they
I'd
actually-
only seen something where someone tried to bring it back that it was racist, but I didn't look into the reason why they said it was racist
Yeah.
because everything seems racist nowadays. I could breathe wrong, they'd say it's racist.
Just breathing, you're racist. Holding your breath is racist.
I've probably heard something about that before. Is there any truth to that, Baron, or is that just some
No. It's
Oh,
because of the
yes.
it's because of the bells on the horses. The horses, they put bells on them.
Well, this is one of the craziest ones I remember hearing a few years ago, and I think I talked to one of my other friends about this. Was they thank the chimney sweepers in Mary Poppins? It looks like
Yeah.
blackface. Come on, it's a stretch. They're cleaning
Well, yeah,
chimneys.
they're right because it's coal dust.
Chimneys soot.
Yeah, it's coal dust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you guys get a chance,
It's
I
like, look
highly
at the real
recommend
picture.
watching that special of Dick Van Dyke. It was really interesting.
And speaking of Dick
Oh
Van
yeah,
Dyke,
100 years old, man.
I know.
you know,
He made it.
He did.
as long as he was associated with Disney, happy 100th birthday
Well,
to
it's
Dick
just
Van Dyke.
it's also like his charity too. Like he really does care about people a lot, and it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Like he really, and when he was even like next to Martin Luther King, like the guy actually cares about real issues, and he's not some phony, and I
Right.
think that's really awesome. But I mean, I'm not surprised. I've always thought Dick Van Dyke was a renaissance, but it was very interesting watching, how, of course, how his career started falling apart, and then when Diagnosis Murder came up, and it started growing again, and
Mhm.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How it's like when he was on Broadway, he wasn't doing as well. It wasn't that he wasn't talented. It's just things just didn't
No.
click for whatever reason, and
Yeah, a slump.
mm-hmm. Yep. And then Mary Tyler Moore had her show, and then at that time, like Dick Van Dyke was trying to find himself again. It was very interesting, and so they had everyone from
Yeah.
Steve Martin talking about it, Martin Short. It was really interesting. Conan, yeah, very very interesting things, and who else? Jim Carrey. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're like, we all wanted to be like Dick Van Dyke. I said, they talked about how much they loved. Ted Danson also talked about it too, how much they loved Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and I'm like, yeah, it's very underrated. Yeah. It's a fantastic film.
Yeah.
And Lady
Based
Miss,
on a book written by Ian Fleming.
I know Ian Fleming wrote that. It's incredible.
And Lady Miss says about the movie, he's got a lot of reading to do. Yep.
Oh God. I'd hate to. Oh God. Of course, the green and red doesn't help.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
come on.
I've always chuckled at that part. Veronica,
See,
very nice.
See, they won't make those jokes anymore because it's sexist.
Yeah.
What a sexist would say.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
But the thing is,
And
there's
look,
a
no
lot of women that like
CGI.
Santa. Hmm.
yeah, it's just gonna grow back.
Hmm. Yeah, using that morphine that was first used in Willow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, another underrated movie.
I haven't seen that in ages.
Yeah, and I know I
Really
said we were gonna watch it this year, but next year, I promise.
Yeah,
Next year's
Oh,
coming
so
up
you're
soon.
margarine?
I can't. I
You're
just can't
margarine?
push myself to what it. Well, Willow, I think they were actually removed from Disney Plus, if I remember. Yeah, I think they did.
I
I
don't
can
know.
find a copy.
Well, especially
I
after
mean, not the
no,
movie,
they
but
took
the
the
show.
TV show.
The show
They
was
Yeah,
took that
they
TV show
needed
off
to
because
take
it's
the
so horrible.
TV
Yeah,
show.
well, that was a bad idea. And where you have to continue what the movie did. Whatever. I just
Well, the thing is there was a trilogy that was written about the princess, when she was all growing up.
well then that
They
should have.
could have done that. Yeah, that should have been the basis
I
of
just
the new series. A lot of people don't know about that, but yeah, there was like a 3-book thing of her, about her and all that. I never read it, but I do have Willow the novelization somewhere.
it's just well, it's pretty badass. That show though, it's just where are you guys going with this stuff, man? What are we doing?
Well, I never watched it, and I'm glad I didn't. To be honest with you,
No, I just heard how awful it was.
because I knew it was going to be a road
Yeah.
disaster. I knew.
Well,
it was
it's
gonna
just
be
like
horrible
Rings of
because
Power. I'm like, I can't push myself to watch it. There's other people. Oh, I liked it. I'm like, well, I'm happy for you.
No, not
No.
me.
No,
I-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm too much of a Tolkien purist to do that.
Of
If they would have
course.
been to the Silmarillion War and stuff like that, and
No.
not wanting to do this. I mean, do you want to have a female dwarf? You put a beard on her.
Right. That's
That's how much you know that they don't know Tolkien.
right. The female beards. Yeah, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, hell, I should have kept my big
Right.
mouth shut that day on Pop Talk where I said, yeah, I watched 3 episodes of Rings of Power.
It's whatever.
And didn't we skewer him about that? We just beat him up.
I mean, it was like when Crit turned on Velma, and I was like, oh no, am I really watching this? I'm like, oh, this is so awful.
Yes, you are.
It's so awful. I'm always like, it's really fascinating to watch these people just take a wrecking ball to stuff that people have loved for so many years. I don't care how they feel about these people. They think there might have been racism or racist. Oh, did you see this? Did you see that? It's like,
Well, see, this movie is est because they use kids and not real little people. But then
right.
Peter Dinklage would have complained. Dink, dink.
Dink, dink.
And then complain
Dink,
that no one
dink.
hires him.
Dude, I just want to find him sometime. I'm like, will you just stop being an ass? How do you feel about having little people lose their jobs? Do you feel good about that, Dinky boy? Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
He doesn't care.
I don't know.
Wow.
No, he wouldn't care. And
During a
like if we
Christmas
saw him, I think we would every right. If we saw him, like say in a restaurant, it says, "Look who it is! It's Dinkleberry. Hey, hello, Dinkleberry. How you doing?" Yeah. Did you feel good about ruining the having a lot to do with ruining the Snow White live action? Did you enjoy that?
Well, he was the one that went in
care.
there and burned down the sets.
No, of course.
Because he was all mad about them using Yeah, he went in there and did that as a
Dude,
form of protest.
I
People
mean,
don't realize that fire.
even freaking
Yeah,
Seinfeld,
little
Baywatch
dinklage going
use
in there.
actual little people. I mean,
Total
ridiculous.
Recall.
Hey, right now,
That's right.
right,
That's right.
mm-hmm. Right now, I got a little person that is on hands and legs in front of me, being my footstool. I got see, I'm giving jobs to them. Those people. You hear me? So yeah, hey, quit moving. I don't want you moving now. Keep my feet stay there. Yeah, settle it. I don't care if you got to go to the bathroom. Just settle.
Baron, naughty.
That's why I got you a diaper. How am I naughty? I got a job for him.
Using anyone as your own personal footstool is inhumane.
Hey, he answered the ad.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I saw what was it the other day? Well, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but if you ever watch the ads that are popping up on like Walmart, it's like, why are we using the Grinch like this? Because it's around Christmas time. Walmart.
Because the Seuss estate needs more money. That's why.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it's not just Walmart that's used the Grinch. McDonald's has used the Grinch as well.
Hopefully they used it better than Walmart has recently.
The Grinch who stole Big Macs?
That's right.
The Grinch who stole my McDonald's fries.
Stole Grimace. Who
Where's
kidnapped
my
Grimace?
nuggets? I want my nuggets.
The Grinch, he stole the McRib.
Yeah. But you want to know why your ice cream machine isn't working? It's because of the Grinch. Not only did they take the Christmas presents, but they took your ice cream machine as well.
I still.
Hey, you remember what the origin of Grimace was from McDonald's, right?
No, I don't.
He was supposed to be the one who was stealing the shake because he had the shake fixation. So he was like the hamburger, but for the shakes. And he had 4 arms. No lie.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can't you tell by the...
It's funny, Judge Reinhold was also popped up in Seinfeld. It's crazy where these people pop up, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, he's really good in that, yeah. Popped up also in the Clerks animated series as the actual judge. It's crazy. Because he is an actual judge, but yeah.
Ho, ho, ho. Mm-hmm. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh.
Little ZZ there.
And you can't be a little ZZ Top.
Hey, it's the Blues Brothers.
This is another right. This is another thing. Like, it's just, if you guys notice, like a lot of entertainment, including like marketing and stuff, like where is the music? Like the music they're playing, it doesn't add to the marketing ad what they're doing. Sometimes it does if they're using like old songs, but for example,
that was profiling.
That's right. Like Spock and I were watching
Santa profiling.
old intros of like stuff for Need for Speed. It's like, where is this music, man? Where is this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I still can't believe how good the Tron Legacy soundtrack is. I was listening to that recently. I was like, wow.
Listen to him. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
it's Death Mouse or whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah, Death Mouse. No, it was called something else. Yeah, but no, it was really good, dude. It's just, then I think Family Guy actually did have a really good Christmas one with like evil robot Santa. I think they did that on Futurama too.
Above and Beyond.
What about Santa Claus in Futurama? He didn't deliver presents. He was a straight up cold-blooded killer.
He was. It's so crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Originally played by John Goodman, and somebody else took over. Oh yeah. It was John Goodman at first. Just like Norm Macdonald first started playing, did Death only once, and then.
In Family Guy, and then Corolla took over. Yeah. Oh, look, Noel Wiley over here. Yeah, one of the.
Hey,
Noel Wiley over here said he was dead. Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't know how to feel about I guess when Adam and Jimmy have been friends for so many years, but still, it's like, I don't know, Adam. I get it, but I don't know.
You know what? I'm sorry to say this. Adam Carolla is far funnier, and it's not necessarily because of the politics. It's the pretentiousness. He's not so pretentious. And
the Mr. Bertram show just fell apart. They did a few episodes, and it didn't. Maybe because it was on Daily Wire. I don't know, but it just fell apart. So. And that was a funny character on the radio, so. Mr. Bertram.
Yeah, I mean, Carolla's stayed consistent all these years while Kimmel went into douchebaggery. So,
right.
I mean, being a liberal, and if he still had his sense of humor that he used to have, his talent that he has, but doesn't use no more, he'd be absolutely freaking hysterical.
It's the whole thing is in 2020, Kimmel started apologizing for things, doing a character like Karl Malone. I'm not going to apologize for that. They were characters.
He bent the knee.
Ridiculous. Yep.
Yeah, they were hysterical.
Because a few people couldn't understand satire and.
Yeah, that's all. It's just a character. What was I supposed to? I mean, once again, Dave Chappelle did Whiteface. Am I supposed to be offended by that? I'm not. It's a character.
Oh, White Girls.
What about the Wayans brothers?
Yeah, White Girls, right? Yeah.
Was I offended by that movie because they were playing white girls? No, I thought it was funny.
No.
He's got a cookie gun. Okay, gonna take it down. Hit you a few times with a nightstick. Put the hell hose on you. Put your hose on you.
Yeah, you've been evil, Santa.
Bad Santa. Bad.
Honestly, we need to get back to family entertainment like this.
Well, yeah, we
do.
The whole thing is bring back a lot of this variety and stuff, but they don't. I mean, even shows, there's maybe one family show out there. It's just crazy.
I really don't know.
No, there is. It's just that's pretty much it. There's just
Yeah.
uh,
I don't even know
a lot of these other
what's
family
on the freaking
shows. If
networks
they're
no more
saying, I
because they
don't
just
know.
go,
Yeah,
oh,
there's that. Too.
they're special forces. They're
We
going to shoot the whole
represent
place up.
a lollipop guild. The
But
lollipop guild.
Disney. I mean, sometimes Disney could
They
do
have.
something like this, but I don't know. This new Disney or whatever
They
they
could.
have now, I don't know.
Do you honestly think that Bob would do it? No.
I don't
He's
think
just
so.
Bob Iger doesn't have a creative bone in his body.
I don't think
Well,
Bob
you can
cares
see that
much
he's
about
just oozing.
creativity. Yeah, I mean,
No.
we've even seen those. Like, no.
I mean, there goes those elves with their candy cane bat lifts. And it's going to be. Sanctos Christos, Père Noel. Oh, I like when they take them out. Oh, it's just, it's horrid. Horrid death. This is when the movie turned.
Turns dark. That's Barron's alternate reality version of the movie.
Yep. This is where the Arnold elf comes in.
Okay, we gotta go get Santa. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah. Hey, unlike the game show, you can't.
But I mean,
see the
this
wires.
is like around the time, of course, with Disney, you got the Mighty Ducks and stuff like, of course, the Santa Claus and other stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The animated stuff and
Say what?
Why didn't you flip them off? Come on, nowadays you would have flipped them off.
Say what you will about Michael Eisner. At least he was still focused on producing family entertainment.
Of course.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever bring this family entertainment back and stuff.
Oh, it will come back. It will come back.
It just depends who takes over Disney next and what happens and stuff. I don't know. There's also needs to be other. There also needs to be other companies that starts pushing more things so we can get competition. Then Disney gets mad, starts pushing other stuff.
This is what I look like without my beard and not wearing my toupee. Yep.
Hey, it's like the guy hasn't hurled yet.
Donuts.
There you go, Baron. A donut.
There we go.
Donut. Yeah.
Wait, doesn't that put the elves on the naughty list for breaking out Santa?
Front. No, that's your job. They're under orders. You should see what they do at Getmo.
Oh my gosh. They make the prisoners watch 2,000 hours of Who's the Boss, the same episode.
The same episode.
No, they make the prisoners watch Code of Honor.
That's all I gotta say.
Code of Honor. What is this? What is this?
And that'll make anyone break and give up information.
Yeah.
Nowadays, a kid would get on their phone and say, "You wouldn't believe what my dad did. He wouldn't let me go with him to the North Pole."
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See what you rot, woman.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of this stuff now, of course, entertainment, they're afraid to do this because they're worried about backlashes from idiots who don't want to understand things.
I'm a single mom. This is so offensive. I'm a single dad, and no, sorry, I'm a single dad, and I'm offended.
I'm a single mom.
We've seen in movies, even around this time, we've seen the single dad situation. We've seen the single mom, of course, with their divorce, or this and that, or we've seen where the couples get back together and other kind of things. One of them realizes that, they could be a better person and all that. Wow, messages, but yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you kind of did that wrong.
Oh.
I am a mom dad.
Oh,
I'm a mom dad.
Gorlock the Destroyer.
Gorlock, yeah.
The Destroyer.
Then again, Gorlock's like, why doesn't anyone want to date me?
Why? Whose name did you invoke?
Gordad, the Destroyer.
Name? Gorlock here. Gorlock wants cash.
It's just, oh God, it sounds like a bad Star Wars character, Gorlock, man.
I'm Gorlock from the house of.
Definitely working in where the huts are, for sure.
Yeah,
maybe in another hut.
It was sad though when they shot her down from when she was climbing up the Empire State Building. Yeah, she was flying at the planes. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
Swing at the east in the phobes.
I swat Nazis. See what I did there?
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah. Dumb biddy. She was the fault why they broke up. You know it.
I mean, it takes.
Yep, there's cash.
Yeah, look at that. He's got the bean sprouts, the tofu, and a pita bowl.
I don't think that's a pita.
That was before he started doing kale.
Please. I'm going to throw some kale
in. Then he thought it was appropriation. Then he started, hey, you know what? This pita bowl's appropriation, so I'll just go with kale.
Kale. I don't think I've ever eaten kale, man.
Yeah. He beamed up.
That's how I drive.
We know him. Actually, that's safe driving compared to you.
Well, Santa did break out of prison, but it's not.
Mike, you drive like someone on Section 8 that's going to Walmart for that one special that's going on.
No, everybody else drives on two wheels. I drive on one.
Well, Mike comes from Southern California, so anywhere else he goes, I'm sure is like this is a little bit easier, but I don't know.
Kidding? Southern California driving on any of those freeways is
in Mayberry.
Oh no, not the
It's
Mayberries.
like NASCAR driving.
Oh yeah, of course. No.
Hey, he's doing a flyby. Ooh. See, nowadays Santa would be flipping them all off.
Yep.
Going, "Oh, you sucker!" And to all a good night.
You can't.
And Santa was taken out by anti-aircraft cannons over Afghanistan.
Right.
In the middle of it.
That's right.
And Santa Claus was shot down today while delivering presents.
New Santa Claus is now known as Hajib Muhammad. He found the suit. Oh, a wiener whistle. Oh, that came weenie whistle. That's just wrong. Mystery date the game. Oh, and you do that, the Wienermobile comes. Oh, there's elves.
The Wienermobile.
Hey,
Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener.
This,
That's what I
I could be
truly
driving
like
that. I said, "Hey,
being-
Baron, huh? Here's a hot dog for you, Baron. Just throw it in his face."
Oh, I wish I had Oscar Mayer's wiener. Then all the girls would want to be with me.
Oh, God.
What? What is it? How that goes?
Yeah,
I thought that
no.
was it. Oh. Maybe in my universe. It's a scary universe. Come on, Charlie.
Hey, Baron, why is it everybody in your universe is yelling for the Emperor, for the Emperor, for the Emperor?
Yep.
Ugh.
I can see him not wanting to rush to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one for Drew Carey. Yeah.
Drew
What, glasses?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't ever come back. See, you heard it. He told you get out of here. You're mine now. That's the Father Claus.
I meant to ask you guys this earlier, but how long had it been since you watched this movie?
Long time.
A few years.
I think it's been more than a few years. Sometimes, of course, these things pop up on cable and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
Cash Jesus is like, oh God, not one of those feel good.
yeah, those feel good movies. I'm like, is Baron like this? I hate it.
No, I want to hate on everything.
Do you guys
Christmas,
like
bah.
anything? No.
No, never.
Do you guys like anything? Are you excited about a lot of this new entertainment? No.
No, we're cranky.
Hey.
We're old.
Are you sure that's not a Class 7, Class F shuttlecraft there? That almost looked like one.
It could be a shuttlecraft.
Ah,
No, we are not watching Elf. No, we're not watching it. Not today, at least.
How about Transformers Christmas special? Megatron
Megatron's
Claus.
Megatron's 12 Days of Christmas. Ah, yes, Baron Tag. You got me.
You know, the long suffering loves watching those videos of Megatron at Universal.
Megatron.
She doesn't know who all these guys are. It's like, what about Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, huh? And it's like, well, she goes, then that is good. Megatron's better.
I think the Megatron is at Universal Studios Hollywood, and he rose to a lot of the guests.
Yeah, that's the one she loves. She loves having that.
Oh, look at this.
Everybody's laughing.
Oh, you got yourself a cute little bunny. What'll happen when I rip that bunny apart?
It's like having mega Reckles. You know, it's like
Yeah.
Oh, she loves watching those. I'll be sitting here in the office, door open, all of a sudden I hear Megatron. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch.
It is. Still was watching this.
Bumblebee and Optimus Prime aren't
It's a good movie. Good message.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. See, it's a message film. It's so woke. And look, all the little people and minorities in there. It's such a woke film. A woman.
I saw a woman, and then I saw a black woman.
That's woke. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you did. I bet you did. You sound like you're someone from Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
Someone snatched you. And now you've been replaced. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's just Cash.
It's just me.
We'd never, he'd be the one that doesn't get replaced because they figure he already is one of them.
Aha!
Yeah, see.
Aha!
Aha!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't even remember the last time. I don't even know if they care about making even any kind of classic films anymore. They're probably like, we made enough classic Christmas movies over the years. Who cares? I'm like, no, make some more.
Nah, you need more. It's like, you need some for the modern audience. I'm not sitting back saying the woke crap modern audience, but for audience of today.
Yeah,
something for them to have their Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah,
exactly.
Something for them to look fondly back on as they get older and say, this is a movie I watched as a kid, and share it with their family.
Right.
And I'm not saying remake it because they did Miracle on 34th Street, I think, twice.
Yeah.
And Dad hated them. It's like, just stick with the original and quit remaking and come up with your own new modern classic. I mean, that it worked for Disney when they started doing their animation for real again.
Well, right. Remember there
was a boom,
it's just like Disney and a lot of these companies. It's either they want to put in curse words because it's edgy or something. They've lost a lot of their imagination. It's really sad.
I'll be right back.
Or they don't care. Yeah. I mean, but their fan fiction and their stuff is about like all this sexual stuff and things that make no sense and was never about that. It's just bizarre. It's bizarre.
Yeah, they grasp that straw saying, this has always been this way.
Yeah, it hasn't. Like, that's why like all this D&D sex stuff, like, yeah, it can be there. That's fine. But it's just like when they start going in the Bear Gate stuff, whatever, it's like, what are we doing, man? This was you go down the list of like D&D games, and this stuff was never involved in that. All the sexual stuff. No. They can do that. That's fine. I mean, we saw basically a man burned to death with the divinity thing. I was like, wow, that was graphic. At the Game Awards, I was like, wow, that was really graphic. Because he just kept burning and his skin was falling off. And I was like, wow. Okay.
I want D&D to get back to its roots.
Yes.
Satanism.
Right. So.
Come on. Sitting around the pentagram candles, chanting.
But I'm fine with playing.
And then the demon is actually the DM. That's where DM came from. DM master, not dungeon master. DM master, and the demon would put you through the game, and of course, all that. So, yeah, I mean, let's get back to the basics.
It's just
I miss my
demon. In
DM.
Baldur's Gate 2, they said there's a scene or something where you can have sex with a spider. I was like, what? Are you serious?
Sat down beside her?
I don't. Yeah, right. Exactly.
And it sat down on top of her, and whoa, things got hot.
It's just weird, man. Like, why do we just this weird stuff? That's why I would tell people all the time, just stay away from a lot of these communities. And I say that because you say something that they don't like, they'll probably just kick you out, or you'll be shunned, or whatever, some dumb stuff, or they'll try to shun you. When it gets too weird, it's like you guys are really into this stuff. Like, it's bizarre. It's never.
Yeah.
as I said, dumb fan fiction becoming a reality is just a bad idea. Full of dumb sexual stuff.
Can you imagine
and other
being
stupid things? Yeah.
Can you imagine being the ER doctor or nurse there as the guy comes in? It's like, yeah, tarantula bit him on the dick. What was he doing? Yeah.
Dude. Just,
I mean,
it's too much, man.
Yeah, keep
It's
your
too much.
fetishes and kinks to yourself. You know, it's like if you want to have
The sexual,
you know.
yeah. I mean, like I said, Beargate 3, I'll give it credit because it does have a lot of D&D stuff in it. You know,
and the bear scenes were
right. Well, I mean, dude, over
top
200,000
notch,
people
right?
watched
Right.
that. What does that say? And why did people keep a record of it? What does that say too? I don't know, dude. It's just yeah, exactly. I don't get it. But yeah, a lot of people, especially who's in the industry, they just don't want to have more of an imagination anymore. And their imagination is just a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of sexual stuff. It's like, is this edgy? Did we curse at this? It's like, okay, I don't get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't anybody have relationships with the reindeer? Come on.
No.
Well, I mean,
No.
we got to do this
What
for the
the
modern audience,
man.
We got to do this for a modern audience. That's what we're just talking about. You know, Barricade. So
I mean,
let's
even there's like I think they're doing it was either on CBS or it was NBC or something. They're doing it like a new one of Rudolph. It's like, no, man, just show the classic. Don't show any more other one of Rudolph. Do something else. How about add to the snowman or something? Like, I don't know. They just don't.
Rudolph the Randy Reindeer ate some fairly funny leaves. No, I mean that's just it. I mean, it's basically people warp demented fanfic that they go out there and they start making this stuff.
And then there's just other people like, we want to ruin Christmas for other people. You don't deserve Christmas because of this. You voted for this. You don't deserve Christmas. Like, those people are insane, dude. They're just crazy. It's like, what is wrong with you?
The other day I was at the store after I paid for my stuff. The girl said, "Have a happy holiday." I said, "Have a Merry Christmas," and walked away.
Yeah. Did she? Oh, yeah.
Did she have nice shingles,
man? I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, I get it, where people say Merry Christmas or something, other people say Happy Holidays. I mean, if that's really, I just find it funny. All this stuff triggers all these people. Don't say that. Like, what? I just, you get that feeling, but it's like, look, say Happy Holidays, move on. If that's what it is, who cares? Or say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, whatever. Say them both.
I say have a Merry Christmas because that's the holiday I'm celebrating. If someone were to tell me, Happy Hanukkah, I wouldn't look at them like,
of course not.
But I'm not Jewish.
That's just nice. I'm not Jewish, but hey, that's nice of you to say.
Happy Hanukkah to you.
Say that, yeah. You can say that to him too. You can say, I'm not Jewish, but thank you. I understand what you mean.
Yeah, I'm not snipped. But thank you so much. Yeah. Well, the thing is the happy holiday. The happy holiday thing actually came about because everyone used to go happy, Happy Christmas, or Merry Christmas, and Merry New Year, or Happy New Year, right? So that was just kind of a shorthand. And back in the old days, it's those two. But then you started coming to, okay, we got to add this, we got to add that, and it lost its true meaning.
Right.
So and now they want to do that as generics to snub other things. It's like, no, let them say Happy Hanukkah. Let them say Merry Christmas.
That's right.
Or Happy Christmas. Let them say have a Queasy Kwanzaa. Whatever.
Yeah,
it is,
right.
And of course a new year.
Right, exactly.
And a dreadful new year that's coming up. And it doesn't matter. There's just if someone don't be afraid. If you're Jewish, don't be afraid to say Happy Hanukkah.
Yep, and
just go, Happy Hanukkah.
It's nice to see, even at the White House, we'll see these traditional Christmas stuff. I'm not a fan personally of what was going on the last few years and the way they did Christmas. I just find it goofy and a clown show.
You didn't want
Just
like
not a
that
fan of it.
open mouth creature that was there at the
No.
entranceway.
No, I mean they can do
thing?
Christmas any way they want, but it's just like I'm just not a fan
Well,
of it.
The sad
thing
thing is, gentlemen, what happened
Hmm.
in Bondi, Australia was
yeah, shit.
bullshit.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
you had these terrorists, and that's exactly what they are, terrorists
Right.
who shot
Right.
at people who were having a Hanukkah celebration.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
ridiculous.
This
Because
is what
there's
happened.
people look, however you feel about it, like there are legitimate people who just hate Jewish people. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Just like there's legitimate people out there who actually hate white people and wish they would be wiped off the face of the
There
earth.
are people who genuinely hate people.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. And the thing is, you were saying before about how it's, whatever, but part of this is the Labor Party over there in Albanese for allowing all this to fester down there.
I'm sure.
And them to be out there screaming, look at how our Hebrew friends were harassed, attacked here in the United States. But then they sit back and say, oh, it never happened.
Right.
There were never hands
That's the whole thing. Oh,
It's
look
like,
at Sweden. Look at this. They don't have this violence over here, and then something happens. Now what? What?
They always had that violence. That's the thing. They can't point to anybody except for a country like Hungary that sits back and says, nope, country folk, go away. And they're being fined €1 million a day for doing it because they don't want that in there because they quote unquote violate European law.
No, it's just
crazy. Hungary doesn't care. Yeah. You're safe there. Sure, you might run into a drunk Hungarian now and then, and and his breath might be used as a toxic weapon. But I mean, other than that, it's like you're safe.
I'm pretty sure even Poland was like, we're not going to just take all these people. So I mean,
Poland's another one.
No.
But Germany, it's like
Germany's everybody come. It's like, dude, you guys.
Yeah, well, you had Marco there, and then of course they've been given so much guilt because of something that happened between 32 and 45. I mean, nothing happened. No, but I mean, in all seriousness, though, is how they keep on piling on. If Germany even tries to do something, they get piled on, which is not right. But Japan, they can't.
Yep.
And in many ways, they were just as bad as the funny mustache man. Heck, they put up statues in Japan. That'd be the equivalent of putting Goebbels and putting up Ernst Röhm and all that. The top tier people, and they keep on doing it today. It's like, oh, okay, so you can have your war criminals out there that did horrible things, and you can pass because we dropped 2 atomic bombs on you. But Germany gets dumped on forever and a day. Excuse me, what happened to the fact that this is not that generation? Shut up.
Yeah, things change.
Right.
Things change. I mean, however I feel about Germany, they are considered allies. So.
Yeah, and as far
we
as
have
the holidays are concerned.
Yep.
As far as the holidays are concerned, there are people like Lady Mist who don't celebrate the holidays anymore because of the fact that it's just them.
Right. Yeah. I mean.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like it's
getting harder for me.
My sister was even apologizing to me for starting to decorate. I said, "Hey, I'm not going to tell anybody her name," but I said, why are you apologizing to me if setting up for Christmas is what helps you get through the season? It's not going to bother me.
Yeah. I mean, some people,
his sister's name is Sydney Sweeney,
it can be a lot of work. People putting up lights, people putting up this, people wanting to have like a whole light show. I mean, it's all a lot of work. And if you want to put up lights or not put up lights, or you want to put up a real tree, or you want to put up a fake tree or whatever, or not do much of anything. That's fine too. I mean, sure, it's a lot of less stress for people too.
Right. I mean, we're not putting anything up, and what also kind of helps in that decision is 3 dogs and 2 cats. But it's like, we don't. I mean, Dad, and they managed to get the tree up just before he passed. that he had down in the lower level, and it rotates. That, and needless to say, but it's like, yeah, you better put some decorations up if it's because he wants them. He's a big Christmas supporter, obviously, or was, rest his soul. But yeah, and my mom made sure that was the case, and at least he got to see the tree once. Well, one last time before he went on his big journey to the undiscovered country. But then there's people like me. It's like, he was big on cards. I want cards, birthdays or whatever, and so on and so forth. Me, don't give me cards. I consider it a waste of money. And actually, that's kind of the same mentality. That's the same mentality me and my mom have. It's like, okay, you get this card. Now what do you do with it? You paid $4.50 for this thing. That's going to be thrown in the trash. It's like, unless it's a real super nice card or has some significant meaning. And it's like, no, don't give me cards. I don't want cards. Just the fact that you acknowledge, if someone calls up or sends a death threat or something like that to me, yeah, I'm touched. Okay, I'm touched. But the cards, nothing. But for Dad, it was. I mean, that's the big difference is there. I mean, I can go without Christmas decoration, and just like Lee Miss said, don't have those, the dress and stuff like that. It's just her. Well, in many ways, it's just me and the long suffering here. Of course, I mean, really, our clan has, and not that one either. YouTube.
No, your family.
Has shrunk dramatically. I mean, and obviously a big shrinkage the other day. So it's going to be interesting to see how we go from here. But that's for next year.
And that's your opinion, Phil. But to some people, blue and silver are Christmas colors, or they're putting them up to celebrate Hanukkah.
And I believe that's Lenten colors. So if he's saying about not being Christmas colors, he's right. They're Lenten colors. And then you get to Christmas, and that's where you get the Christmas colors. And then you have 12 days of Christmas. So it continues after that. Hence the reason why you have the song. And I believe it ends on St. Stephen's Day, which of course, you have that, the Carol of St. Stephen. But technicality, basically it was the thing that you put your tree up on Christmas Eve. Then you had Christmas Day, and you had 11 more days. And after that, that's when you took your tree down, as the old tradition goes. So, you go from the one set of colors in what you're doing for the holiday with Advent, the Advent calendar, stuff like that. I got to know a lot about Christmas traditions, and then you go into the Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day, 12 days of Christmas, and boom, then you're done. Now, if you happen to have a mixed household of Greek with Greek or Russian Orthodox, you get to do it all over again because you're 2 weeks behind or so. Now, of course, Hanukkah is always moving around because it goes by the lunar calendar. So, Hanukkah can be celebrated at the same time as Christmas or 2 weeks before. It all depends on where that moon goes. We follow the moon.
I do want to say something about your father, and I just want to say thank you for giving us a chance to get to know your father a little bit.
Well, thank you. He was quite a character, as you know. He was quite a character. Sometimes hard to rein in, but that obviously you can see where I get it from.
Yeah, and, but we are like our parents. We take different aspects of our parents. Our grandparents,
right?
And that helps shape our personality.
Right. And that's just it. I mean, that's what a parent's job is to do, is to bring you up as best as they feel. And of course, part of that is, what their personalities are or whatever. Of course, it's two, you take on personalities or traits of, either side. So, and But the most important part is and what he always told me is to think. He got mad not because something was done, but because I didn't think beforehand. And I try to pound that hard with everybody now. And I haven't said that in a long time. I should start bringing it up. It's like why I was mad at Matt McGloin's article. It wasn't what he was putting in there, but the fact that he wasn't thinking. He was falling into the old trap of the BS, yellow journalism. But people think that's one thing, if they have a different opinion, and that's even if they have a different one, at least there was thought behind it, and that's how I go. That's something he gave me, so I try to think and not be knee jerk. I mean, I fail, obviously I do, but try to think beforehand before flying off the handle. So, and because of that, and I think we all need to do that. Everybody should think before they leap.
Yeah, think before you speak is a message we were taught as kids, and if you have nothing to add to the conversation, or you're just walking in and you're thinking, "Oh, I know what they're talking about," keep your mouth shut.
Right. I normally do until I kind of scope out what it is, and then they'll join in if they want me to. Hi, can I join in? Go away. Okay. We know who you are. Go. Okay. But still, I mean, you listen. I mean, even when you have these, if you're dealing with someone who's famous or whatever, and they're kind enough to say, "Hey, come on, sit down with us." Don't go in there, Johnny Cockshore. It's like, okay, it's time to open the ears and only add when you think something is significant to do so. And I've seen people trying to lecture people who were there at some sort of event, being told by some pencil neck geek, "Oh, that's not how it really went." It's like, bitch, please. You're talking to a person who was there. You're talking to a person who wrote the freaking book, literally.
And that's the thing. We might give Cash a hard time for being quiet during streams when somebody's talking, but there are times where you just need to sit back, keep the mouth shut, and listen.
Except he's usually sleeping. You can hear the story.
Kind of like the weekend box office is kind of sleeping.
That's a bunch of crap, Baron. I hear you, Baron. No, I'm not eating a sandwich, Phil. You bastard.
Kale wrapped tofu.
No.
Flavored.
Hell.
With imitation cheese.
No.
Imitation cheese.
I'll send you some imitation cheese.
So let's go ahead and take a look at that weekend box office, shall we?
I'm excited. Respect the privacy.
Let me make this bigger for everybody who's watching.
Yeah, everyone who's got bad eyesight. Me.
There you go.
We have to check in case something might have come back, so we don't know. Okay, but let's get through this. Let's get through this first.
Only made 26.3 million over the weekend. Wow, it started off strong, and it's just petering out.
This is the freaking holiday seasons. They should be going gangbusters now, honestly. But one question though, where is there any Christmas films there?
The only Christmas lit movie there on the list, I'll show you as soon as we get down there. And it's a re-release.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, and we have to get down there. And you said the other important thing. A re-release.
Mm-hmm. So Zootopia 2 reclaimed the top spot in its third week of release. Five Nights at Freddy's it made over 60 million last weekend. Well, it only made 19.5 million this weekend. A 69.5% drop.
I thought it was Five Nights at Phantomology.
No. Wicked for Good made 8,550,000, a drop of 50.7% in its fourth week.
Yeah.
Zootopia is killing everything. It's already over 1.1 million or some shit. Billion. Excuse me.
I thought it was the third week. Isn't that a 3 next to it?
It's crazy.
Wicked? No, it's in its fourth week.
Yeah.
Oh, I see over there. Sorry, I was looking on the wrong side. You know what? That's not good. I'm sorry. It's not good.
No, it's dropped. People have said they have very mixed feelings about the movie. Some people feel it was rushed, the second part, and other people.
Mm-hmm.
So, but overall, it should be still considered a success. Part 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's a success, but I think it should go doing better. I mean,
and the reason why it's going to be considered a success, because we've looked at it before, is its international take.
Right.
It's helping it out.
Yeah, but it's not doing well internationally, which actually does surprise the hell out of me. I would have thought that it would have been equal, if not maybe slightly more popular worldwide than here. But shows you how much I know.
Yeah. And of course, the Zootopia, we want to go back and take a look at it, which we just did. That's the one where the international box office is like, yes, give us more of this.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting a little bit of that with Wicked, but not that extreme, mind you, of a difference between the two. But that's what I was kind of expecting with Wicked. But look at that. I mean, there's no doubt about it. This movie is a success. I don't care what
huge success. Yes.
What the domestic is. You have to take everything in account. And you want to be international films. Okay,
it's another big success. It's gonna. I mean, I laugh, but it's gonna happen when. It's most likely the new Avatar movie is going to make easily over $1 billion. Or more.
Oh, we know Chris gonna go see it
3 times, 4 times, 5 times. But we don't know. We don't know if it is so. You never know. It could go in there.
I don't know. It's just those movies are just.
It could be.
They're making usually like $1 billion to $2 billion. I mean, it's just Cameron.
Yeah,
that's why Cameron could be as. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but it's just like the Titanic thing. It's just the guy, all the awards he won for that, and then some of the other stuff that he's done. But Avatar has just made ridiculous money. Ridiculous.
But there always is something that'll come along maybe and be the fly in the ointment. And we all know how cocky he's gotten. For all we know, this could be a Waterloo for him, not be that good. Might actually
may not
be actually great. It might be the best one. I don't know.
Right.
But I'm expected for either or. It's going to be either good, come in gangbusters, or it's going to flop. There's going to be
I mean, I would really be surprised if Avatar was actually a flop or didn't make over $1 billion, because every other film has of Avatar. So this will be the third one, and then it sounds like I guess Crit's been looking into this, or I guess Cameron has also said that after this movie he wants to take a break, and I have to agree with Crit. Like, why don't they just do another Alita Battle Angel too? It's like, you guys have the money to do this, and people do want this. Yeah.
Cameron's saying he's going to call it quits there for a while. Do you have to comfort him? It's okay, Crit. It's okay.
And
that's funny.
The weekend box office is just pitiful. I mean, especially this year, for example, when the number 9 movie last week is now up to number 4. And that's Durandar, or however you say it.
course, The Shining, re-releases. Like, this is what we're doing now, re-releases.
Hey,
it's
we're not
fine.
there yet, Cash. Settle down. Settle down. We're not there yet. Settle down. We'll get there.
Yeah, calm down. Slow your roll. Slow your roll.
Yeah. Calmer than you, man. Calmer than you.
Now You See Me, Now You Don't only made 2.3 million in its fifth week.
I don't
it's
know
only grossed 59 million.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's pathetic.
Yeah.
Isn't there supposed to be some big star connected to that one?
It's obviously the sequel, so it's the same. I think it's the same cast members. They might have had somebody else.
Like Hanks. Hanks was in the first one, wasn't he? I could be wrong. Maybe Jared Leto. Maybe Jared Leto's in there.
Not sure about that.
I'm kidding about Jared Leto.
I know you are. Jujutsu Kaisen Execution only made 2.1 million for its total gross of 14 million. And see, that's the thing. You have some anime movies that have done well here than others. It's like,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, if the
whatever.
budget isn't that big, then I'm sure it's still doing pretty well. So.
What's the international on that, though?
It's probably going to be a good amount. Okay, maybe not.
No. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. But again, like Cash says, it was on a low budget. Again, there's only 1,800 theaters that this is in, first of all.
Right.
So that's going to be a big hurt. But I mean, because there's so many different animes, people know it. Yeah, not everything is going to be a huge success, but if it's a low budget, it's still a success. There's still a lot of role.
And Ellen McKay only made 2.1 million this weekend in its first week.
What is that?
I don't know. I mean, that's another problem with these releases anymore.
Oh, not one of those. Oh, jeez. They're trying to capture.
I probably heard of a trailer. So, yeah, I don't know. Just
we had those in the 80s. What's the one where the lady was inherited a kid and she's trying to be a business professional and she's got those type of films.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yeah. How the Grinch Stole Christmas and its re-release made 1.8 million. I can understand for those who are nostalgic for that movie wanting to go see it in the theater. But here's another thing. I don't know if anyone else has browsed Amazon Prime lately, but it's also available for free on Amazon Prime. Of course, you have to be a Prime member in order to see it, but
I'm not. I mean, you take a look at that, and it's only it's got more theaters than that anime film.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on, and give that Execution, whatever, Jujutsu Kaisen, a couple more theaters and see what it will do.
Yeah. And then you have Eternity, which only made 1.7 million in its third week of release. Yeah. The re-release of The Shining, 1.5 million. Mm-hmm. Then you had
only 400 theaters. Only 400 theaters, so that's impressive.
Yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night, and also Hamnet. Neither of those movies made a lot, and for Hamnet, it was only in 749 theaters.
Now, wait a moment. Is this the re-release of Silent Night, Deadly Night, or did they make a new one?
A child witnesses his parents murdered by a man in a Santa suit. Years later, as an adult, he dons a Santa costume himself and embarks on a violent quest for retribution against those responsible for the traumatic event from his childhood.
Yeah. But what year is this one? Because there was one that was done back in the day.
Well, I'll do it the quick way instead of me pecking at the keys.
Oh, he's a key pecker. What? I should have hit this one. Done this when I said he's a key pecker.
Oh, the only one up for it is this year, Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I could have sworn there was a Silent Night, Deadly Night back in the day. I could have swore. And the same type of thing. Maybe I was projecting through time.
Maybe you're thinking of Bad Santa or something like that. I don't know.
No. It was a horror film, and people were pissed off about it because of just about this. Bad Santa was Billy Bob Thornton. I thought.
I don't know. I can't keep up with all the
Bad
movies.
Santa is Billy Bob Thornton. Yes.
Yeah, Mr. I got Angelina Jolie's blood in a necklace.
Predator Badlands. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that come back? What? Huh?
Oh, that's got to sting. That's gonna sting for Disney.
Yeah. I didn't even know about this.
But let's go down the list because I noticed there was something on it, Baron. Has returned.
Yeah.
After
baby.
a week hiatus, it is back on the list. Cat Video Fest 2025. Little cat nap.
There we go. There. Woo! You know what? Yeah. Oh, by the way, to answer your question here, yes, there was a 1984 film of the same name. It's a remake of that one. And not only that, it's the second remake of the 84 film. There was another one before this one. See, I remember all the controversy around the 84 film. I mean, it was like, Billy Bob putting his, in the beehive and started shaking it around. That much, problems going on. But I didn't even know that. I didn't even know about that first remake. But yeah, I knew that film was. Oh yeah, he goes to a Yahtzee Christmas party and stuff like that, and and attacks them, and yep. Oh, all the good stuff there. Yeah.
But yeah, Cat Video Fest 2025 is back on the list.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Now it's time to do this. Yeah. Stick my guns in the air. Yeah. Like a proper MAGA person would do at a party. Yeah. Woohoo. Shooting my guns in the air. Woohoo.
Aaron.
Yeah. There we go. Oh. Sorry about that, DJ. Sorry,
Oh,
DJ.
God. He's out of control today, folks. But it's okay.
We all need to do something to get us through, right?
Yeah, we all need to do something to make us laugh. And
I got to get sorry, DJ. Just put some iodine.
Well, that's what he does. That's what he gets for standing in front of you. But yeah.
Sorry.
Is there anything you guys would like to talk about before we get out of here?
No, I think I'm done and good. I mean,
me too.
I'm sure I annoyed everybody else. And again, thanks to everybody for their kind words. And as I've stated many times before, I'm never insulted by the thoughts and prayers. In fact, I am very honored, and I do believe that those do work. So just the fact that you know someone out there cares enough to be that way. And so that's like Chicken Soup for the Soul. Remember that book? Yeah. So
very
that's
popular
about
in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. And of course, like I said, trying to keep this as fun and lighthearted, because the last thing my dad would want us to do is just be sitting around bemoaning and crying and oh my God, and no. He's in a better place. Time to celebrate, and just as long as you do it in the way that he likes, because we're doing remembering of him in some ways.
Mhm.
So, how ironic. I said apropos earlier in this broadcast. I meant to say ironic that he would pass just before this movie coming out, and it's just kind of a way to show that Christmas spirit, that Santa Claus is still around. And he was a Santa Claus. He was a Macy's Santa Claus. He was so proud of that, amongst all of his other endeavors. So it's kind of nice to share this movie, which was one of his favorites out there. It would never beat Miracle on 34th Street, but it's close. It's close.
And again, I thank you for giving us a chance to at least get to know your dad a little bit on your streams, and when it came on Pop Talk, of course, Fandomology, and
hmm And there's a couple other ones too. I can't remember that he popped up and pontificated upon.
did
So
he join Raymond Feliciano?
I was thinking he went to King. It was on King Dolphin, yeah, because of course, you know, because my super wrench there knew him. So on
Wendy.
chat. So
Well, John too.
Wendy. Yeah, John. Pretty much John. But yeah, Wendy too. You can throw Wendy in there. Being that she was a veteran and stuff like that, and saw some nasty crap when she was in. So I'm sure there was some interesting conversations there. But yeah, as that goes, try to keep me from sharing them. It's like more like you're showing me how to do this now. Okay, this is how boom, boom, boom. Okay, now then boom, there he is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, have fun. So, but yeah, again, he's in a better place, and okay, I'm gonna sound like that greedy asshole family member. Yeah, I get the rated bookshelf now for books. But no, I mean, you think I got a library? He's got an impressive library too.
I bet he
Guys,
does.
yeah. Oh, you should see his World War II books. I mean, he was in the World War II as well, and such. The Civil War. Yeah, I forgot to bring up the Civil War. He was big in the Civil War. So yeah, he had many interests, I should say, and yeah, and all I had to do is go down to his little den level and take a look at it. I mean, uh, science fiction, fantasy stuff as well. Cars, automobiles. He was big into automobiles. He could tell you the year and make and model of a certain vehicle out there. Just because he could. Okay, I know this is not this is a 56 Thunderbird, not a 55, because see here they added this little piece on there, and of course the 57 got the tail fins. It's like,
We even that night we were watching Tombstone, and the information he was telling us about the Ikes and the Clantons.
Right. Right. Oh yeah, he knew the cowboy stuff. He loved cowboys. I mean, it just yeah. I guess it was kind of the progression: mountain men, Civil War, cowboys. There's kind of a evolutionary connection between those in the building of America. So, I mean, he never did much with the muzzleloaders and such like that for a long time. And he used to do stunt shows at a place called the Stagecoach out here, in a town called Shakopee. It's obviously no longer there, but they had a huge gun collection in there of really rare firearms, including I think a couple Gatling guns and stuff like that. But yeah, it was really rare from back in the day, the cowboys and stuff like that. And then they would do their stunt shows, and what they would do is they would make their bullets, and they would put wax wads in it. That way, if you got hit, you would know, you could tell. Of course, they didn't do things up close and personal, but that's how crazy they were back in the day. You're talking about the early '70s and such.
Mhm.
And yeah, you felt it. You might get a little bruise sometimes, but it gave you extra incentive not to get shot.
Yeah, yeah. Because I remember during that stream, he's telling us, exactly what you're supposed to do when you're firing off a gun for a stunt show. You don't point it at the
Yeah.
person, you point it away.
Mm-hmm. Right. In this case, was different, but most of the time, yeah. I mean, that's the case. That's why you do creative. If you're doing something on camera, you do creative camera angles and such like that to make it that way.
Mhm.
And yeah, so he was versed in that, obviously, because it was a stunt show. I mean, 100%, and it was a stunt show that was not necessarily scripted out, because you never know if you're going to get shot or not. But so it's improvisational, I guess you could sit back and say. But yeah, those were wild days. It was a entire western town that you walked into, and there was a big area in back where the train depot was, so they could have a little bit bigger ones. So you could do. They did it in the town. They did it out there. Yeah, those were the days. You can't get away with those today now.
No, unfortunately.
And you take a look and see some of these quote unquote cowboy gun shows today. It's like, these guys suck.
I bet your dad would have looked at them and thought they were a joke.
He did. He did. Some of the others that are survivors from that, they're still alive. They do. A longtime friend of his, who came and visited here at the end, is going to come over, and he left stuff for him. So, but yeah, he would have thought the same thing and such like that. It's the wild days, but I sometimes lose track of everything that he was involved in this. Like, I sit back and go, well, I was involved in a few things too, I guess. So he was even involved.
That's the funny thing. We don't think that our parents influence us in our hobbies, but they absolutely do.
Right. I mean, I went different ways. I mean, he couldn't understand my fixation on early Imperial Rome history and such. But I dug into a lot of that and such. Between Augustus to Nero and such. So, and of course, I Claudius, one of the greatest miniseries ever made on the Romans. There was also another one that was, I think, called the Caesars, that were done. That was a 6-part series. I think it's on YouTube. Just watch those things and read. So it's like, oh, well, okay, he went there. He couldn't understand it. He was frustrated by that. He was always thinking, all Viking all the time. Come on. It's like, it's a bigger world. You got to see where influence is from. And besides, as a Christian, I want to know, because this was the time of the early church. Christ being born during Tiberius's reign, and of course, then you had Nero basically beheading St. Paul and hanging St. Peter upside down on a cross. So it's just it's whatever little things that get you interested in stuff. So it shows that you can be also your own creature and have your own. You might have influences, but those influences sometimes lead you other areas.
Absolutely, areas that you don't even think you're going to get interested in.
Right. Now, be honest with you, the Mussolini stuff and all that, curiosity, but not all that fascinated. I mean, maybe some ways it's just back that as a kid I was living amongst it. When you're living amongst it, you're immersed in it. It's it's there. It's like, it's not exciting for you as it is for someone who's coming to see it.
Mhm.
And such. I mean, I can imagine it was the same way with my girl when we kept on going, when we did the Smithsonian exhibit at the Science Museum on the Vikings, and virtually there every week for its run. doing lectures and talks, and she's running around being a little baby Viking girl and such, and everybody's thinking she's cute and being around all that. I'm sure it's the same thing with her, and I don't know if she really has interest in Viking history or not. And
Mm-hmm.
if that's the case, fine. Just go with something that you're interested in. And I think it's video games now. I'm not sure.
It's like my dad. He was so proud of all the woodworking he was able to do, and he loved to show off something that he built himself. And
yeah, I mean, Dad was big in being working on cars, mechanical, because of course, just like Lucas, they grew up. That was the era they grew up. Yeah, hot rods, stuff like that. I myself had no interest in working on cars. None. Zero. Zip. Nada. So that's someplace that we kind of deviated. I'm not really mechanically inclined. I admit it. And I just hated working on the cars. But I would. But I'm stretching this out way too long here. I can talk more about this some other time. On all that, but that's a little back history of why Baron is so warped and twisted. I get confused.
Don't worry about it, brother. I mean, again, it was an honor to have your father on panels here and be a part of panels that he was already on.
Yeah. It was good. So at least he had that last little oomph being behind the microphone, because he was also on radio at one time in television, which I really wasn't. But, I've dabbled in television, but he worked in both industries.
Nice. And I don't know if you have anything coming up or, anything in mind, but
next year. Okay. I'm going to just ride out the rest of the year because we're almost done with it, right? So we're almost halfway through December.
It's almost the end of December. I mean, it's hard to believe that Christmas will be next week.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's not butter. But yeah, I know. I mean, this year, what a year. And I'm really hoping next year is going to be better. I mean,
same.
I hope that I hope that cloud that's over us here it goes floating away somewhere else. You can find Nancy Pelosi's house or somebody like that. Those are that's the worst I'm going to wish upon someone and say, yeah, you get the gray cloud for a while.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, kid. You bother me.
Yeah, our sand fleas infesting their anuses. Those are the worst. I don't want permanent harm on anybody or whatnot. Yeah. So, and I've wished that to people. I say, I just want you to be irritated for a while. I don't want any permanent harm. Just something for you to think about.
And Cash, do you have anything coming up?
Let me speak for him. No.
Not too much right now. Just kind of.
Yeah. Told you.
I thought I already said something about it earlier, so it's okay though. But there'll be more later on. But yeah.
So look, listen how excited he sounds.
There'll be a lot of alcohol later on. I'm just kidding.
A lot of alcohol. I can't wait to see that stream that Cash is on.
Yeah, Cash drinking. Hey, I drank for this one. I had a nice mixed Coke and bourbon and Coke.
That's a nice way to do it.
Oh yeah, there we go. Bourbon and Cokes, whiskey sevens, yeah, or just bourbon by itself. Drinking again, having a few, gonna get drunk and gonna go puke.
I know
where did that come from?
When I've had bourbon and Coke, you make it real good. It's like, I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling real good.
And you sip it. It's not a, it's like,
you don't just gulp it down. You take your time with it.
Right. I mean, there's a time sometimes where you gulp down a beer, but you don't make it a regular thing. But you should just sit back, have something that's good, and sip and enjoy, whether it's a good beer or whiskey, bourbon, Coke. It doesn't matter. Notice I didn't say Jack and Coke. No. Bourbon, Coke. Yeah, and you sit back and you savor it. You nurse it, and if you're also inclined, a cigar or a pipe with it. We're going to be intellectual here, gentlemen. Shall we adjourn and have a cigar? And then you go into that area so that we
yes. We shall adjourn, but before we adjourn, my dear friend, I do want to thank everybody who was able to come by today. And see that Gary was able to come by the Kosmi side. So thank you for that, Gary. DJ Ronnie G, Lady Mist, Jane, thank you very much. Also, Jace, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And I'll be back Tuesday with some Terminator 2D. No Fate. Oh, it's right. I'm going to be playing as Arnold. That's right. That's right. It's drama.
Whoa, have you started playing already?
Yeah, that's right, Baron. That's right. I've already started playing. Yeah, that's right. Well, that's as close to Arnold as we're going to get.
Never Junkana.
And that'll start at 5 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday on YouTube and Rumble. And then Wednesday on YouTube and Rumble, we're going to be watching a movie that Baron and I really did enjoy.
Yeah.
3 years ago. And that's A Christmas Story Christmas. And I think you all are going to enjoy it. And that'll start at 6 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'm going to be back at it with Half-Life at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
Thank you again.
That movie is a perfect book, and I've said it before. It's a perfect book to those two movies. And I need to get a copy of that so I can watch it, back to back, because I love Christmas Story.
Well, I mean, I can make it a double feature if you want.
No. I'm just saying I need to get a copy of that to be in my collection. That's all.
Okay.
I mean, I'm ashamed I don't have it in the collection. I
don't have it in my collection either.
I got Christmas Story.
And you want to know why? That's because TNT and then TBS some years has it on 24/7. So I was like,
I know.
Well, why do I need a copy?
Yeah. Well, they've been doing that for so many years. It's like, it's like a Christmas. It's our Christmas tradition, But A Christmas Story Christmas, it should get more love. It should get much more love.
Yeah. It's a movie that people need to see, and I highly recommend that you see it. And if you want to see it, join us Wednesday.
Yeah, please.
You're more than welcome to. The Kosmi link will be pinned to the top of the chat. But everybody, you all have yourselves a good afternoon, good rest of your Sunday. And to your dad and to the victims of the Bondi Beach shooting and also the Brown University shooting, may they all rest in peace.
Amen.
Autobots, transform and roll out.